Sam's feeling nervous about a girl he knows. These butterflies in his belly have got to go.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Did that go?
Oh,
Yeah.
I got it.
Put me on the board, coach.
Good job.
Let's go.
Okay, wait, speaking of butterflies, do you ever get nervous to perform now? Or is it just like so natural?
No. Always.
Always?
Always. Yeah. Yeah. It feels like, did y'all play any like high school sports at all?
Yeah.
No matter how, it just, you always are like, is it gonna be good? You know, I'm always like, is anybody gonna show up? Is it gonna be all,
No,
you know? And
that's
so,
so true.
there's that nervous like right before, but it's excited too.
Yeah.
And,
It's like you gotta have a little bit of that.
Yeah, I hope that never goes away. I mean, that's fun.
Yeah.
At first it was like, okay, chill out, like it's gonna be okay, you know, but now it's like a healthy, it's a fun excitement.
I guess
Yeah.
more so, are you more nervous to like how the crowd's gonna react, or are you nervous that you're gonna like forget the words?
I do get nervous, like right now, we've had some time off.
Yeah.
So I have to have a prompter,
Okay.
like with the word. And I will just, like the other day, we played a rodeo and I missed the whole first verse. I mean, I just was like, no, that's it. And I was like, the real fans are like, he didn't say any of that, right? And every time I'm in like the second song, I'm like, okay, calm down.
Yeah.
It's good. Everybody's chill out. And then the more relaxed you are, the less you forget words. But yeah, I'll get
That's true.
stumped sometimes.
Yeah. But I guess when it's your own concert, then you can just.
Honestly, you can't. You can be like, hey, don't you feel lucky? You heard like the messed up version, And then you're like, well, at least I'm not lip syncing.
It's those moments that I feel like as a fan, you're watching and you're like, it makes you more human. It
Totally.
makes you relate to them more.
Totally, 100%, and just roll with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like the nerves. I mean, I think if those go away, it'll be boring.
No, that's true. Okay, so when you came and performed at our anniversary party,
Oh, yeah.
is something smaller like that more nerve-wracking, or something bigger more nerve-wracking?
Smaller is
Okay.
more nerve. Yeah. I guess it just feels like more intimate. You
Yeah.
know? I'd much rather get down in front of 10,000 people. I don't know, because you're like, I don't know any of these people.
Yeah.
So I'll just go crazy.
Yeah.
But y'all, there was this, in any instance like that, you're like, hey, they specifically like, this means something to them. And I'm like, I don't want to mess it up, and so, yeah, I mean, honestly, the hardest show I could ever think of is like if my family at Thanksgiving was like, sing us a song. I would be like, whoa, like,
Wait.
yeah, I don't know. I just don't like doing that, for my peers.
Yeah.
I'd much rather do a massive.
That's it. Well,
crowd,
your
yeah.
family's the one that's gonna probably like roast you. the
Yeah,
hardest,
yeah.
too.
You're just walking,
Yeah.
They don't care. They're not impressed.
That's so
But
funny.
yeah, y'all show was fun though. Y'all had
Oh,
like
that was
y'all
the
were
best
like a
night.
small crowd who acted like a big crowd, and that's great.
It was the coolest night. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was so
For
fun.
Heck yeah,
The kids loved it. Yeah.
good.
Especially, I feel like too, because you have kids, so you're like so interactive with them.
Oh
and-
man, if I see a kid, yeah, I'm always like, high five, let's go.
Well, and your kids too. Whenever we went to the show in Texas,
Oh, yeah.
Boss got to go up on stage
yeah.
and
Oh,
do
yeah,
the
yeah.
dance with your
He's just
girls.
one of the one of
Your
the
girls
family.
were the best. They were so nice.
They're awesome. Yeah, they're great. We call it friend for a day. So like anywhere
Yeah.
we go, I'm like, you better hurry up. Like, don't just stare at each other for too long, because like the night's gonna be over, and then
Yeah.
you're gonna be pissed. You're gonna be like, I don't want him to leave. And,
Yeah.
I still give my daughter Carly a hard time. Like, don't you wish you would went up there and danced?
Oh, you missed out.
Yeah,
No.
she
Too
was
shy.
too
She's like,
I
scared.
try to tell him, kid, yeah, I'm always like, last chance, dude. You may not be coming around, so
Right.
get up on stage. And that always happens where one sibling gets up and the other one, and I'm always like, ooh,
Oh.
that's gonna be tough.
I don't know. She still, I think, would still be like, I don't
Scared?
know about that. Yeah.
I have a son who, his name is Chapel, and he could care less.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't need that memory. Y'all are good.
Yeah.
Do the damn. Yeah.
He's like, I'll give you this.
Yeah, nothing in him is like, let me get on camera. He's like, do your thing, Dad. Have fun. Good job.
All the other kids love it though.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Chapel and Beckett, they could care less about dancing in public.
Yeah.
Baylor's not gonna miss an opportunity. And then Leela, you know, she just wants all the credit. She's like, I made you famous.
No,
and I'm like,
for real is the coolest.
Yeah.
All right, writer's cramp. Sam has a cramp in his right wrist from writing out a very long grocery list.
You're shaking.
I saw a light.
Oh.
You felt the buzz.
I did. I lit him up.
So it's my turn now.
Yeah,
it's
the
up
same
to
one.
me. They brought in the expert. I'm
Easy,
so
easy.
shaky right now.
Oh, I think you're gonna move. Oh.
Oh, I dropped the
Dropped
wrist.
Ah!
Extraction! That's amazing. Why is that so fun?
Oh my gosh.
That's I'm signing up for med school.
Okay, that was
Here we
pretty
go.
good.
Water on the knee. Water on the knee has got Sam feeling down. Take it out quick before his leg drowns.
Oh no.
For 500 smackers. Here we go.
That's a big one.
I'm getting up for this one. This is easy. I mean, I hate that y'all aren't gonna get to play. Oh my God, I'm shaking
Will I
so
ever get
bad.
a turn?
Oh, that's
Oh
two.
my gosh. $800.
Do you want me to lose on purpose? So that you guys... Okay, that's 800. What are we playing to? Adam's apple. Sam's scarf was tied too tight. Now his Adam's apple isn't feeling quite right. The apple. I got this.
This one I think.
Yeah, so
Unfortunately.
I'm gonna need some music in the operating room.
I know.
That's three.
Fancy like apple.
Fancy like apple. Okay, one more.
You guys should have let him practice.
Okay,
before.
spare ribs. Sam's spare rib is now a goner. It's a good thing. He's got another. That wasn't the greatest rhyme. Not gonna lie. Rib? Like this thing? No,
I
the
think
rib.
yeah.
I mean, this is the easiest one in the body.
It's actually. I think
Just killing
Sorry,
somebody
guys.
else needs a turn.
Here, you go.
I'm kidding.
You go.
it. Is your family gonna go with you on the upcoming tour?
They're not going on the Brad tour. I mean, it's cost $1 bazillion to have another bus, and also, it's just good. You know, they miss out on a lot of things that they could commit to.
Yeah.
This year, we're slowing down. Doesn't mean that it won't ever happen again. This is just, that's how we're gonna do it this summer.
It's like it was a fun experience, but moving
Totally,
forward,
yeah. Those, I mean, honestly, teary-eyed, I'm telling you, those 2 years,
Yeah.
but I mean, hands down, gonna be some of the greatest 2 years of my life. Having
Yeah.
them,
Aw.
and they were so kind to join me. Because again, even for me, it's tough, but I get that 90 minutes of like, "Whoa," you know, but they just kind of like tagged along and just kind of went along with me. I mean, I feel like they sacrifice more than I do traveling, and so for that, I owe them so much. I mean, it was so much fun. I mean, when
Oh, I
I look
bet.
at pictures
Yeah.
and videos, I'm almost in disbelief. I'm just like, man,
But you get to do
That
that
was
with
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we're setting up wild trick shots.
Oh,
all the
dude.
venues,
Yeah.
all
all
the
day,
stuff.
yeah. And, but just, I mean, what artist though ever got to like be on stage with his daughter and then have his other daughter sing and then
Yeah.
all of them dance and the whole night me be able to look over and see Lainey. And it was almost like I was in my living room every night.
Right.
You know, I would be playing a game like this and they'd be like, hey, 5 minutes till we pray. And then I'd run out and do the show and been like, where were we?
Aw.
Was I winning Jenga? You know?
Yeah.
And to me, that was like the healthiest it'll probably ever be as far as the road. You
Yeah.
know? It gets a little more of a grind, but I love what I get to do and I'm grateful that it gets to provide, you know, for them. So that's cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
no,
Yeah.
that is. And the new house and everything.
Dude, You gotta come
You guys get to
ball.
play games all day.
Yes. Yeah. My manager he's gonna have to make me work and not play all the time because that house has a gym in it, and man, I don't know. My next dream might be the NBA. You know, like the oldest dude to ever. You know, they think LeBron's old. Wait till they see me. But I'm in there, man, every night. Like the gym is finished, and we live down the street. So every night I'm like, y'all want to ball? You know, I'm there. I was there at like 1 a.m. last night for no reason. Grown man. Seeing how many threes I can make, you know. Sometimes my wife is like, we good? Like, are you having a crisis, like a midlife thing? And I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm just balling. You know?
It's like a blast.
Yeah, y'all gotta come hoop, man. Your kids would.
Oh, we would.
Your kids would love it.
Charlie horse. In Sam's Lake, there's a horse named Charlie. Lure him out with some oats and barley. $400. All right.
You got this.
Just watch it. Oh my gosh, I didn't practice at all.
I don't remember as a kid being like, how do you get a horse?
Hey, Buzz!
Bro!
Dang!
For real?
He didn't even touch!
Dude, if I ever have appendicitis, I'm never coming to y'all's house.
No,
Please don't.
I swear it didn't even touch.
All right, let's go.
Oh! Wait, that was about
That was startled me. I was lost.
gosh.
I was really.
Yeah, he gave us a turn and we didn't get a chance, so.
I don't know if that's the right place to grab him. Oh, I think a light went on. Did it?
Oh, yeah.
It did. The horse is tough.
Oh, this is a big one. $1,000. Bread basket.
Oh.
Sam's bread basket has been giving him fits ever since he ate that giant sandwich.
That's you know.
Oh, right.
You're going for the
Right
junk
in the
area.
garage.
It's like a what do you call it when you can't have kids anymore? The snip.
Yes,
The
vasectomy.
epididymis.
Oh, yeah.
Why am I thinking
Vasectomy.
vasectomy?
Wait, what? That
there
one was
you go.
too easy for $1,000.
Yeah, there you go.
Where you can get it.
Walker, that's why you got so many kids.
I got the wrong operation. Lenny was like, get a vasectomy. I was like, take out my epididymis. You know what that is?
No.
Like, why do I even?
But wait, there is the little rubber band piece that they snip.
Is that the epididymis?
That might be.
That is.
I don't
Did
know.
you get one?
I did not.
Yeah, it did not.
No. Nice.
Yes. Thank you.
Wow.
I'm just gonna start. Now I got 1,400 now. Am I ahead? 200. Pulled muscle. Sam pulled a muscle while running a race. Now he's limping all over the place.
Oh, is that the
The rubber band.
band.
Why do I feel like this
yeah.
one's gonna be the hardest?
No, you got this. Oh, nice shot.
No.
Yep.
What? Wow.
I feel like we should go tell his wife that surgery went well.
Would
Did
be
you
so
hoop?
fun.
No, I'm
No?
5'10", so. I stuck with wrestling.
Are you a wrestler?
Stays low to the ground.
That's crazy. Man, wrestlers are awesome. Were you good? Were you like a stage?
Oh, he was so good.
No,
Yes,
Come
he
on,
was.
Sell yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Brag. Were you good?
no. We did all right.
You did okay?
We did okay. Competed, let's just say that.
Wrestlers are dangerous, man. I mean, I feel like y'all know all the skadoosh, like you know all the tricks.
He swears he could take anybody down.
You could. I know you could, dude. I got in a fight with a wrestler in college. I had a little too much to drink, and he put me in a banana split. And he wasn't like, I was big, I was like 200. I was like, dude, I got you. And we went on the porch for a long time, but dude, he got me in a humiliating hold. And I was like,
gosh.
okay,
Yeah, you got me.
You got it, And he was nice. He was a friend.
Yeah.
And it was a fun, like, you can't take
Right.
me. And he did. Oh, he did. Like he wormed his way. Like
No, wrestlers are
crazy.
so funny when it
It'd
comes
be
to
fun.
that stuff.
I mean, there was a few times we'd go open up the gym and get like the biggest basketball player, biggest football player.
Oh, and humble him.
It's,
You do that with your kids? Or are you like, hey, try me?
honestly, I like was into it so hard that I haven't put my kids into it. But I either
that's-
want 2
okay.
years of wrestling or jiu-jitsu or something just to get their balance and push
Yeah.
and pull. feel like it's
That's awesome, man.
Did you play basketball in high school?
I played basketball and I played baseball.
Okay.
And tried to do it in college, but it just wasn't great enough. And was just a bad kid. Went off the rails. So, but yeah, I played a lot of basketball. I ran a lot, stuff like that. So I just loved all sport. It was sad, in sports and for me. And so I definitely made when my sons were born, I was like, let's do the thing. And I kind of screwed them up a little bit, just being like, you're gonna love this and that. And they were like, I don't really love this and that. And then it was like, I want you to love this and that. And then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna be into what y'all do.
It's just, with my son and soccer, like he's way better at baseball.
Oh, really?
We're like, don't you want to do this more? But it's just.
Oh, so soccer. you want him to play baseball or soccer, or don't care?
I don't care, but he's better at one.
Oh.
He's
better at baseball?
He loves the other,
Soccer more than baseball, so I can't get him to play.
He's so good at soccer
You're
now,
a great dad
It was
to
just
be
when he
like,
was little,
Okay. So have you ever sat him down and been like, hey, skill level, this thing, but following your heart, I don't know, you're not that good? Have you said that?
No, he's so good at soccer now.
Oh, he's good at both.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was just when he was little and he did both. He was, But.
I got you. Yeah. That was a great segue into this question because I have some kids who like music but don't pay enough attention to it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, try,
Yeah.
And then I have some who aren't good but sing a lot. And I'm like, don't sing, try the song. I'm like, get a new passion, but I can't be like, because you're mediocre at best. I can't say that, and people probably could say that to me or any great athlete at some point. But no, my son, Baylor, he's a great drummer. Chapel doesn't have anything to do with music. He loves music, but he doesn't care about it. Leela, she liked to dance and she could sing, but she didn't want to do it in front of people. Loxley, I'm just calling it right now. I mean, there is no star that will be comparable to her at some point. I mean, she just came out as Lanny, a natural. Her voice is
so
stupid.
Cool.
It's so good. And she is 100% just diva.
Wow.
She's gonna be amazing. And then Gooey's the one where you're like, I don't know if I would sing out loud, but she's cute, and you're like, you have swag,
That's all she needs.
Watch, she'll probably be the famous one.
Right.
Lolly will give up at the first sign of defeat. She loves it all. She actually loves gymnastics.
Okay.
And then who'd I forget? Beckett. He just loves horses. He don't want to do anything musical.
That's cool.
Wrenched ankle. Sam fell down on the basketball court. Now his ankles.
Little March Madness.
All out of sorts.
March Madness relevancy here.
You got a bracket together?
Dude, honestly, I had 3 friends ask me to do the thing. And I was like, he went out. Is that distracting you? Is that talking in your backswing? I had friends ask me to do the thing, and every time I went online, it would ask for my email, and then it would say you already have a password, and then I would try to reset it, and then I just gave up.
That's the worst, yeah.
I know. And then March Madness started, but I would have been wrong about all my picks anyway.
Oh. So do you coach any of your kids?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do I coach? That is honestly that's kind of my retirement plan. Is I really would. I'd like to coach. I'd like to get up to college basketball. But I coached. Oh my gosh. Oh, I did it. Yeah, I coached my boys this year, and I failed. I got a lot of mistakes to learn from. I got in trouble for my language. It was too bad for the school. It's a Christian school, and I let them have it. And I lost it at one game, and we went 0-7, so not a good record. We won one quarter, and I took a picture of that just to keep me pumped in the off season. But I learned a lot about my sons. They learned a lot about me. Man, I will tell you, it's one of the most gratifying jobs. You don't get paid a lot, and you got a lot of parents that give you these looks like they're not happy. But like, for instance, one of the greatest things, honestly, I could start crying about it, but there was one kid who was terrible, and they started by game 7.
Oh.
And I gotta tell you, man, watching that kid change, continue to work, continue to show up, and earn that position, honestly was like, I don't even care.
Yeah.
I don't care if I get fired. I'm gonna remember that kid, and I don't know, and his impact on me is like mutual, you know? It was like, I'll be 70 and I'll be like, that kid, and I'll use him as a lesson. So yeah, I learned, I mean, again, I wasn't like the greatest coach of all time, but we had a lot
It
of fun.
sounds like you cared about them.
Oh yeah, I love it. It was good times.
No, that is the coolest to see them like building their confidence,
Right.
boosting them. Oh, this is a big one, 700. Broken heart.
Dude, I feel like I'm getting all the bones, but you are getting all the big,
Yeah.
like,
Tell Sam there are plenty of fish in the sea. Fix that broken heart and earn some good money.
15.
Okay.
You got this.
Do I?
Well, you're going for the heart.
Oh, that
Woo!
one. I feel
Nah,
like the
that was
most
so
expensive
fast.
ones have been the easiest.
That was
Okay, you want to
quick.
go next? Was your team name called the Buck Ducks?
No, the Buck Ducks. Yeah, it's the Duck Buck. I mean, they were called the Buck Ducks. Buck Duck Cove.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it has a nice ring to it.
Yeah.
No, my kids,
Just try saying
they
that
were
10
not
times
the
fast.
Duck Bucks. I'm lobbying though for the school mascot to be changed to
a
the
Duck
Duck
Buck.
Bucks. Yeah, and they do like it. You know, they like the sticker, and they think it looks good.
How
That's
did that?
really cool.
How did you come up with that name?
So do you remember when NFTs were like the craze? You know, everybody wanted an NFT. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. And honestly, I didn't understand it. My EP had just come out with Fancy Like, and
Okay.
they were like, "Hey, you love to draw? I love to draw." And so they were like, "Draw an NFT for each song." And so for country stuff, I drew the Duck Buck. Yeah, and then everybody freaked out.
But
know,
you
they
just
were
thought
like-
of that out of nowhere?
Well, you know, have you seen a rabbit, like a jackalope, like a rabbit?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
It's funny, I was like, I see that, but I've never seen a duck
Yeah.
with antlers.
Right.
And so I doodled it, and they were like, man, this is cool. And it just kind of went along with my brand. And
Yeah, no, it is
yeah.
so cool.
And so we did the clothes, and I think it's on the athletic beer, on the Fancy Like beer. That's
Oh.
pretty sick. And
Okay.
then we did the Duck Buck tour. So it's cool. It's just
Yeah.
kind of become my stamp,
Uh-huh.
you know. And it's on the floor at the gym.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's the coolest.
I
Yeah.
feel like that is so creative, but I feel like you are creative and like thinking of all the games you play with the kids. Like you guys come up with like stuff we would have
fun
never
pieces.
thought
I mean, you know how it is when you're bored with your kids.
of. Yeah.
You just think of crazy stuff that all of a sudden you're like, wow, that lasted 10 years. You know, that silly
Yeah.
game we played.
Do you feel like they like are now coming up with?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're always like we play a game called Star where you just name like this movie has a green guy in it and it's like Shrek, you know, and so you
Okay.
give 3 hints. That's one that like if we're in line, we get so competitive. I mean, we play Star to the death. It's serious, but everything becomes a game, you know, at our house, and that's
Yeah.
fun. You know.
Yeah. What's your guys' favorite like board game?
Right now we're obsessed. A neighbor of mine made this game called Clobber.
Oh.
Yeah, and I think I added a knocker, like Clobber Knocker, but I think it's just called Clobber.
Clobber.
But it's like, you remember the game Sorry?
yeah.
Yeah.
Where you just go around. It's basically like Sorry. But if
Okay.
you land on somebody, they go all the way back to the beginning. He actually got scraps from our house being built and built this game for
Oh,
my
that's
family.
cool.
And I tell him every day. I mean, he passes us all the time, and I'm like, you don't understand. Like we have had so many laughs around this thing, you know, that you built.
All right, the horse.
Bring it. Is this the last one? Oh, dude, nobody's getting this horse. if you get this horse, I'll wrestle you.
I'll wrestle you. Dang it.
Thanks God. I do not want to get my butt kicked on your podcast. Okay, here we go. This one's tough, man.
Oh.
Beat it. Beat the game, Walker. Be an athlete.
Oh,
I don't know, man. I just don't see anywhere to grab the horse.
Looks like you have to like.
Do it. Hold on. What's the outfit you wear when you wrestle?
Yeah,
That's
singlet.
the funniest part.
Yeah.
Imagine yourself in a singlet.
I'm terrible.
With some man panties.
I gotta ask, are you ever like, hey, put your singlet on?
No,
Let's wrestle tonight?
I've never thought of that, but
There you go. Good
Yeah.
idea.
Have
Come
a
on.
singlet anymore, man.
No.
You don't
I
own
know.
a singlet? I'm gonna send you one with a duck button.
yeah.
I feel like I'm next, right?
When did you and Lainey meet?
Blaney and I met in a school play when we were in 11th grade.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it's crazy.
So wait, you were in like drama?
Well, I mean, we didn't, we weren't in.
Ah! Okay, well he
So
moved it
mad
back.
at
So
that
I
horse
think I
right
can
now.
get it.
No,
Maybe.
you going the same way? So I was in 11th grade, and she was. If you get, I am
You moved it
excited, but
back.
also really jealous.
Give me that card.
But yeah, we met in high school, and we were on and off a lot. We were just super volatile. We were mad and happy.
Okay, wait, that was
Yeah,
just like us.
we did the thing, and then as we got older, we like kind of steadied out.
Yeah.
And you let stuff roll out. You're like, whatever.
Yeah.
You're you.
Oh, high school
Yeah.
drama though, like you can't get out of it. There's too much happening in high school to not fight.
And then we went to college together, and it was like crazy. And then we had a year off, and then after that, it was like let's just do the thing.
Yeah. We keep coming back to each other.
Yes,
So.
it was. So she's the best. She's
seems like
she's
it.
amazing.
So who's more competitive, you or Lainey?
By far, I'm much more competitive
Okay.
than Lane. I mean, for stuff like this, as I get older, I'm less competitive. So it's
Yeah.
good. Like, not as much of a hothead. But, there's time, like, I'm the most competitive in the house. Although my kids, they're there.
They're getting yeah.
There's nights where we'll play some ball at home. And I'm like 70%. I'm bigger than them, but they'll, one of them will kind of cook me a little bit, and I'm like, oh, no,
it's on.
and then I like give them a little shoulder or elbow, and then they get kind of mad, and I have to be like, hey, let's calm down. But yeah, I'm super competitive, but it's a fun competitive.
Yes.
I'm happy to be like, you beat me, great job.
So are you the parent that ever lets them or are you just like no?
We'll never. No. I've never let. I will never. No. My sons
They gotta
have
earn
to,
it.
and they do. They beat me, dude. Last night we played this game called Bank, where you just get around the perimeter and you shoot threes in a row, and as people make it, it puts one on the bank, and then so if we were all shooting, you make it, then I miss, I got two. Because there were two on the bank.
Okay.
And so I played Lolly. She plays from the free throw line. But, I mean, she legit beat me last night. And she let the whole neighborhood know. It was like, but she earned it. She did. And I was like trying. I was like, I cannot lose to my 11-year-old daughter. Not tonight, But, yeah, I make them earn it. Yeah.
So you definitely...
$1,100 on my poor performance today.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1,500. I know you beat me. You got the big dogs. Dude, you're like a plastic surgeon. Like you got, I did like the general physician stuff.
2,700.
Well played.
Thank you.
Kind of mad.
Thank you.
It's all good. I'm gonna practice and we'll come back. We need a rematch.
Circle back.
I'm just glad we finally got to win something. Me.
Yeah, take it.
You're a team.
Yeah.
Yeah.